Every man, at some point, must ask himself one question. What am I really here for? Not just to survive, not just to accumulate, not just to impress, but to build something that lasts. Something bigger than his own comfort. Something that outlives him. That is purpose. And a man without purpose is just a shadow of what he could be. The Stoics lived with a fire the modern world has all but extinguished. Not a loud fire, but a steady one, rooted in meaning, not dopamine. They didn't waste their lives chasing applause. They focused on legacy, on virtue, on doing the right thing, even when no one saw. As one of the famous quote goes, just that you do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter. Not the likes, not the praise, not even the reward, just the act, done with full presence, with full heart, with full strength. Let's talk about what that means for you today, in a world pulling you in every direction, with notifications, distractions, and shallow desires. How do you rise above the noise? How do you live with real purpose? First, detach from approval and attach to meaning. Your life is not a performance. You're not here to win the crowd. You're here to build character, not reputation. Purpose doesn't shout, it whispers. It asks you, what would you do if no one was watching? That answer? That's your calling. Follow it. Second, create. Don't just consume. You were born with hands, not to scroll, but to build. Every moment spent consuming without intent is a moment lost in someone else's dream. Your gifts are waiting. Your voice, your ideas, your mission. Stop watching the game. Get in the game. Write your values. Revisit them daily. Let them guide your actions, not your mood. Because moods are fleeting, but virtue is legacy. Fourth, face death to ignite life. Ancient men didn't fear death. They used it. They meditated on it every morning, not to be morbid, but to stay awake. To remember, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You don't have time to waste. Not one more day of hesitation. Not one more hour of scrolling. Not one more minute living someone else's story. You are here. You are alive. And that means you still have a mission to fulfill. Even if you don't know the full picture yet, you know the next right step. So take it. Purpose is not a destination. It's a direction, a compass you follow every day, in how you speak, in how you move, in how you carry your pain, your pride, your power. Let the world be loud. You stay grounded. Let others chase trends. You build truth. You've now walked the path from inner control to self-discipline, through the fire of struggle and into the clarity of purpose. But this is only the foundation. If the blueprint taught you how to stand firm in the storm, then the journey ahead will teach you how to move forward with power and clarity. Because in the next playlist, we go even deeper into the psychology of ambition, into the mind of a man who knows what he wants and is willing to become who he must to claim it. You'll learn how to break free from self-sabotage, reprogram limiting beliefs, master your inner voice, and unlock the quiet aggression that drives real achievement. This is where philosophy meets psychology, where ancient truth merges with modern strategy, and where men stop waiting and start building. The next chapter is called Mind of Steel: Rewiring the Modern Man. I'll meet you there.